don't have a pass.
Sorry, don't have a pass.
You'll scurry no further then. Next!
Hang on. How do I get one?
Start by making an offering to the church. Then you'll need 3 pure souls to confirm...
Let him through. Here's his papers.
What? But where...
Not your concern. Back to your post.
Oh, hey! Thanks, bro.
Regards from Siggy Reuven.
Got my eye on you.
Eternal Fire Letter of Safe Conduct. To whom it may concern, let it be known that the bearer of this present document may enter and leave the free city of Novigrad at will, birth during the day and night, shall for no reason be perturbed, harmed, harassed, or molested in any way. His Holiness. Hierarch Hamilfort. Great, I lost...
Drop down into the moat. Trail ends here.
Ah! Going on like that, and you'll be rotting in the clink before the other half passes. But I'm a law-abiding citizen. Human ancestry. For generations, not a drop of elven blood. Me. So you best lay him back.
Is his name really Hamilfart? Ooh, look at all this loot they've just got sitting around. I'm just gonna help myself. What generation of Salon do I think Morgar could defeat? Morgar? Morgar is pretty resistant to magic, so he'd actually be kind of a problem for most Salon. I honestly think you'd probably, like, to reliably kill Morgar, you would probably want a 3rd or 2nd generation Salon. I would not feel comfortable sitting a 4th or 5th after him.
Interesting.
Vicious. Is a fart heaven in German?
A letter? Well, well. Our imp's at least literate, if not outright educated.
Jane, please, cut out this nonsense at once. This might come to you as a surprise, but a giant cat will tend to stick in people's memory. Why don't you pick some other safer form, like I did? I've been walking around as a beggar for 3 years and no one's better than I. And such earnings, you wouldn't need to steal anymore. So how will it be? If you decide on, I'll put in a word with you with the King of Beggars till our next writing. Louis. P.S. Burn this letter once you've read it, alright? P.P.S. Yes, I know, I'm paranoid, but humor me and burn it. P.P.P.S. If I find this letter the next time I come and see you, you owe me a beer.
Doppler. Explains a lot, and complicates matters. Need a good lead to track him down.
I need to track the Doppler. Let's say, tracking a Doppler is kind of freaking difficult. Oh, we got an entry for an imp. I thought imps weren't real. I thought that was the whole point. Imp. The imp pestering the merchants of Novigrad turned out to be a Doppler. These monsters usually avoid confrontation to everyone's great relief, or when penned, they become extremely dangerous. Fighting against them quickly turns into a fight against oneself, or to be fights against a mirror image gifted with one's own strength and abilities. In a conflict with such even odds, only lucky or destiny decides the victor. Oh, he can turn into... Oh, great. I get to fight myself. How delightful. That's just what I wanted to hear. Also, if he's traveling around as a cat to avoid suspicion, why is he being an idiot and walking on 2 legs?
A woman's blouse, a man's shirt, a child's shoes, but only one bed. Lavender, strong scent, enough to track him down.
Ben and you need a question answered? Is it like immediate? And you can ask it in chat as long as it's not something like sensitive.
They hate you too, Vatican.
Where are you?
No one asks me most about
Novigrad.
too, but I dropped it.
Decided not to go back.
You could make yourself useful.
If anything happened to you, we'd go hungry.
Tankards too small. And the wages
Oh,
are
he's
too
stealing for
large.
people.
And when I walk down the street, I'm only ever staring at someone's ass.
A rare sight. An elf and a guard of the Eternal Fire having a friendly chat.
Friendly? Nothing further from the truth. This racist here has demanded to search me, for no reason at all.
You's a non-human, I need no other reason. Lucky I didn't find anything on you. Now piss off to the woods, go play your flute.
Yes, very convincing. You're a terrible actor.
That was some pretty bad acting. Really ought to explore other career options. Petty theft, maybe.
You dare insult an officer on duty? Let me give you some advice, mutant.
Look who's talking. I know you're a Doppler and a kleptomaniac.
Merchants put out a contract on me.
Always the same old shit.
Always the same garbage.
Wait!
What? You want to tell me to wait?
Run away.
Whoa,
Damn it.
whoa, hold on. I thought somebody said something to me. It's not. And if I could track him while, if I could track him via his scent the first time, why can I suddenly not track him by scent 2 seconds later?
In it, Ciri and I, the bard Dandelion, were reunited. Geralt now knew that to find
How did he
Ciri, he would first
magically
need to find his
get rid of his scent without doing anything? Good grief.
Rare sight. An elf and a guard of the Eternal Fire having a friendly chat.
Friend?
Using no.
Let's do this option.
Nice scent. And here I thought temple guards were unkempt boors.
You dare insult an officer on duty? Let me give you some advice, mutant.
Look who's talking. I know you're a Doppler and a kleptomaniac.
Merchants put out a contract on me.
Always the same old shit. Hey, wait!
Why are you leering at my Helga, eh?
Really want to see an angry witcher.
Do you?
Don't do that.
Damn, I look old.
Oh! Oh, he's got different powers than I do. Probably drop my sword. Where's my sword? What? Why are my swords not equipped? I took it off to get laid? Yeah, yeah. Hold on, you doofus. What is this thing, a Doppler? Doppler. Relic. Where's my relic oil? There it is. Oh, I shouldn't have done that.
Please, stop. I surrender.
Might be able to look like a witcher. That won't make you fight like one.
You're donning your skins enough to know what kind of man you are. What you feel.
Spare you in return for a favor? Sure.
I'll spare you, but you gotta help me in return. I need you to assume someone's form, Caleb Menga's. I need you to sail to Temple Isle and...
What? I'll not do it. I'd never do it. You might as well kill me now. Save me the torture Menga would put me through.
Fine. Never mind. Just stop stealing, or I'll torture you myself. Now get lost.
Gives monsters the shits.
Yeah, you goof.
There's something.
How would Dwarf Priest and Warhammer Fantasy Roleplay work with Blessing and Miracles?
Non-human.
I believe there's a specific system that mentions it, but
Enough. Leave him alone.
the way you do it is through like
you
rune
non-human
magic.
file, is that it?
If there's one thing I hate, it's to repeat myself. Leave him be.
Hey lads, got one eager for a lick in here. Let's show him what happens to freak lovers in Novigrad.
Cold.
Thank you, Vatgern. If you hadn't intervened, they'd have snipped my ears like they did Phalar's. Or worse.
I'd leave Novigrad if I were you.
How about that? Non-humans bother you as well?
Me? No. The Eternal Fire, yes. They've got other scapegoats to burn right now, but it won't be long before they come for you.
I don't believe they will. They'd not dare go that far.
I was in Rivia in 1268, during the massacre. Know exactly what I'm talking about. Take care of yourselves now.
Meaning? What would you have me do? Never leave my home? Step off the pavement to let a human pass?
Farewell.
Dude, the elves are annoying. Like, super annoying. Every time we've helped an elf, they're like, I didn't need your help. It's like, alright, damn, calm down. There was a quest? No, there's not.
Choose a nibble.
The Doppler's not talking to
Spare a
us.
copper or two.
Cold, what I would probably do is, are you doing 2nd edition or 4th edition, Cold?
Non-human, are you? Look for your kind beyond the woods.
It's possible for an elf not to be annoying. Hey, don't talk about my boy Corhill like that. Fourth edition? Yeah, 4th edition's kind of tricky right now because they haven't released the runesmithing update yet, which I think the runesmithing update is in volume 2 of the book that's coming out soon. Oh, Cold, if you haven't already, I would really recommend picking up Archives of the Empire Volume 1. I would really recommend it. It has a whole segment in there on dwarfs that are not part of the, or Empire dwarfs. And it also has an entire segment on Karak Asgaraz, which is super good. But for now, the way I would probably kind of like jimmy rig it is just use the priest rules and kind of like throw together a lore based on the shot you're doing.
Greetings, master.
Job's done.
Problem solved. Convince the imp to go back to the countryside to tangle horse manes and piss in milk, as tradition ordains.
And how would I know you speak the truth? No trophy, no reward.
There better be one, or you'll feel the invisible hand of the market smack you so hard you won't be able to sit down for a week.
I'll give you half the agreed sum, no more. And I'll not do business with you again.
That's fair. That's the achievement, the Doppler effect. You're doing Thugni? Yeah, for, Thugni? I'd have to sit down and look. But yeah, I would just take a look at the gods and try and figure out which ones you think, represent what sphere you're wanting to go with. Well, I would literally just go into the prayers and like just pick like a good assortment, like a couple of basic ones, try and get like a good mix, you know, like utility versus like, you know, just I would just try and mess with it. Like, if you want, I could spend some time later tonight trying to make one for you.
these days.
Squad Infinite, I intend
You
to.
for the last time.
Eternal
Go
fire,
away.
why me?
Mercy! We've 2 children now.
I missed a quest marker. Did I? I thought I got it.
You white one.
Or did I miss another one? Dwarves are not really priestly, right? Oh, well, there are dwarf priests. Rune, you know, there are rune priests.
Look at them peepers.
That, like, the priestess of Valea, and there's, like, priests of, Grimnir and all that stuff. Like, they exist. And they do a similar system. But it's not 1-to-1, but it's good enough until we get something more specific.
Greetings, Witcher.
How are the dwarfs in Age of Sigmar? Well, they're called Dwarden now. I mean, they're pretty all right. They definitely need another update. They're good. They're very competitive. They're very, very strong. But
Hear about the White Lady.
As I hoped. I notice it's been hanging so long, Sun's near bleached it blank.
Managed to decipher it somehow, but I need more information.
Ask away. Afraid to go out in the
We'll pick it
fields
up later.
anyway for fear of ending up like Mikko and his band.
Nico and his band.
Mikko and his band. Who are they?
4 lads, drunkards and good for nothings all. They drained a few pints and decided they'd all plough the White Lady. Maybe then she'd bugger off.
Romantics.
Seems the White Lady spurned their advances. They still lie in the field. Folk are afeard to bury them.
Hey guys, I figured out how to get rid of the terrifying ghost lady. Let's screw her.
So the White
That'll
Lady
solve it.
haunts your fields?
True. Just past the hut near the old tower. Folk say she's made a home there. So, will you save us from her?
Yeah, but money.
White Lady can wait. Let's talk about my pay first.
You don't seem terribly rich, but let's just go even 300.
Oh, so be it. I can toss in that bit.
Damn, alright.
Yeah, I'll take care of it. Using more effective means than brave Mikko.
Sick of it all.
Do the Chaos Wars have a railway? No. So they're giant, the demon engines, the Iron Demons. The Iron Demons do not need rails. They will literally plow through anything. Anything. There are some, it would not be surprising if there's a few pseudo railways between Zarnagrund and some of like the mining outposts or settlements they have in other parts of the Darklands, but they don't rely on. They do not require railways for the Iron Demons.
Dried blood. Really old. The singeing, on the other hand, is fresh. Unnatural. Medallion vibrates near it. Whatever he saw just before he died gave him quite a scare. Pale skin, but no blood loss. This is no vampire.
Didn't the dwarves have rails? Yeah, the dwarves did.
Bodies dried to a crisp. Signs of burns. Noonwraith did this. Expected to see 4 bodies. Deep, uneven tracks. Someone fled blindly in a panic.
The Chaos Wars do have many railways leading into like the miles and miles and miles beneath their of mines, and the actual dwarfs have a good number of railways that kind of like all go back and forth and stuff. How do they transport cargo between the holds? The Chaos Dwarves have a couple of roads that they've built that are meant for like higher speed travel. But they will often use stuff like slave trains or Iron Demons, which of course are giant. Iron Demons, being giant demon-powered train terrifying things, actually have the ability to have many, many carriages hooked up to them. And so that's often how they'll transport many, many things.
Explore the tower.
It actually wasn't until fairly recently that Dras'oth the Ashen kind of proposed the idea of using the iron demons as weapons, and he figured out a good way to do that.
Blood trail leads to the cellar.
By augmenting its design, powering a hello? Hello? Yes? This is dog? Hello? Oh,
cool. Ghouls dragged the body downstairs, but it wasn't their kill. Skin's unnaturally pale, cracked. All signs point to a noon wraith. She's avoiding me. Gotta find something that belonged to her. She'll have to show then.
oh, great, bandits. I could play the train survival horror when it's out of early access. What? What are we talking about? What train? what train are you talking about? Boy train? I could see, I could absolutely see Chaos Force as part of their building system having, like, railways as, like, their system that allows you to get faster campaign moves and stuff.
Are you dumb? She's the sprightliest.
Hello.
Greetings, Witcher.
Seems your white lady's a noon wraith.
That means... Gods, poor Lucy.
Lucy. She was gonna marry, right?
Yeah. Her parents swore her to a smith from the city. Well-to-do, sure, but older and more brittle than elven ruins. Lucy ran from the altar out into the fields, where she slashed her veins. Used the silver dagger she'd gotten for the betrothal. Wait, let me show you.
I mean, they might go crazy.
Lucy's parents couldn't bear to sell it. Bury it, even. They left it in my care.
I want to send her away, but I've got to bring her close, lure her first. I need an object that belonged to her. Dagger would be perfect.
Take it, but kill Lucy. Promise me. She shouldn't suffer no more.
I promise. Alright, I'm gonna try and kill her without using any items or anything, or any oils or anything, because there's a Steam achievement to complete a number. I think it's like complete 2 contracts without using anything. So we're gonna try and fight this lady raw, essentially. This is going to make it substantially more difficult, but hopefully we'll manage. That's not what I wanted. Okay, she's a noon raid, so we'll fight her, like, at night. I was watching your basement Q&A and was wondering, you mentioned there are different types of gores, including a true gore. What happened to true gores? I mean, true gores are very, very rare. As far as, like, what happened to them, like, from a lore standpoint, I don't know, Games Workshop decided they didn't want to use them anymore.
Noon wraiths never come out after dusk.
Oh, okay. After dusk. So can I get her out in the morning? Hello.
Let's dance.
How powerful were true gores? I think I covered in the video, but true gores... Oh, good lord, this can take a while. Oh, okay, it's not that bad. It'll take like 1,000 hits, but we'll get there. Wait, hold on. want to check. Let's see. Without using signs, potions, mutagens, oils, or buffs. Okay, I can use food. That's good. Come on. You know what? We'll kill a different monster. This is gonna take too long. Rate defeated. Yeah, we'll try and keep that achievement open for if we fight something easier. The problem with ghosts is they just take like 0 damage unless you use Yrden. How powerful were true gores? They were pretty powerful. I mean, they were one of the strongest types of gores.
Greetings, Witcher.
They had a lot of natural advantages.
Problem solved. You can go back to your fields.
Thank you. Your coin, and may fortune smile upon you.
All right, that's another one done. Another contract we've got. Deadly Delights. Trailer for this game is really funny. You haven't seen it already? I think I have. If it's trailer for this game is the one where like the guys are about to like hang the girl or something, and Geralt gets involved. Sell two real quick.
Show me what you.
I should totally play Choo Choo Charles. What is that? Oh, that's my crossbow. Okay.
So long.
What are we gonna free Yaskir? He's dying in prison. He'll be fine. We'll get around to him eventually. At some point. Alright, Charlie, I'll definitely check that out.
I'm here about the contract.
Oh, well, a night patrol got massacred. Tough men, the lot, armed to the teeth. A beast, must be.
Must? What makes you say that?
If you've seen the corpses.
Tell me about them.
What did the corpses look like?
I've not seen anything like it in my life, and I've seen a lot of corpses. Ever heard talk of folk who died in the deserts of Zerrikania from the heat alone? These corpses came straight out of those tales.
So they were like dehydrated?
Bodies buried yet? Where?
Orders were to burn him. Our medic was to take a look first. Talk to him. He's at the docks now.
See what I can do.